We need to know what's really going on.
Blink twice if I'm in danger.
Well, maybe not. Let's not answer that one, right?
Blink Twice. This was a movie I went into not really knowing a whole lot about. I had seen the trailer once, like a week before it came out, and it looked weird. And honestly, it was weird, but it wasn't so weird that I hated it, surprisingly, unlike the Nick Cage movie from earlier in the summer. This one stars Channing Tatum. He is like a tech CEO who gets kind of canceled or for having wild parties kind of thing. He comes back after a couple years and says, I bought an island and we're living off the land and I just go there and relax and therapy and I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Then he meets these two girls. I'm not going to even try and pronounce their names. I didn't recognize them from anything. But he meets mainly this one girl, the main character of the movie. At this event, he invites him back to the island and they start joking about, you know, of course they go to the island because they're like, oh, this sounds awesome. But then they start joking about human sacrifices and stuff like that. And there is weird stuff going on this island. And beyond that, I won't get into it because there is some twists and turns and some surprises. And this movie did remind me of a bunch of different things, like a more serious Knives Out, like Fight Club, like an Epstein Island type situation going on. So there was all these weird themes and storylines going on. But it wasn't so convoluted and confusing that you didn't understand what was happening. And towards the end, they kind of fill you in on things. I will say there is something going on throughout the entire movie that I have a feeling on repeat viewings, you might catch things. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I felt like there was something going on. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to spoil it, but I thought this was a pretty good movie. I thought Channing Tatum was particularly good in the film, showed his range. The two actresses that I'm not going to try and pronounce their names were also pretty good in it. There's Christian Slater's in here. There's a lot of little cameos from people, from all these people that end up on the island. I don't know. I wasn't expecting what it ended up being. And then there's also a little bit of an end. It's maybe like less than 5 minutes, kind of a tag that also I was kind of out of nowhere. But is this one of those movies that I'm going to want to re-watch? I don't feel like it because it is a more serious take and there wasn't as much humor in it. Also Saltburn, that was another movie this kind of reminded me of. It just doesn't feel like a movie I'm going to want to watch on multiple times, unlike a Knives Out, which is more humorous than this. But like, I don't know. It's not the kind of movie that I'm going to watch over and over again. So, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good. It's definitely worth checking out if you're into this kind of stuff. And I would recommend Blink Twice. And I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.